Calaroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with your daily comedy news. Today, it is the 25 best stand-up specials of the year, and let's just dive in. Why are you doing this now, John? The year is not over. Well, you see, I hired a publicist, and she needs to get the lists out to everybody else who's doing their year-end recap, so I can't wait until New Year's Eve to put this out, so I have to jump in now. So with that said, there are at least 5 notable specials not part of this list because as I recorded this on Tuesday, they were not available yet. They include Sarah Sherman Live and in the Flesh, which was on HBO last night. Tomorrow, Robbie Hoffman's Wake Up is on Netflix. Coming up on the 19th, Camille Nanjiani's Night Thoughts, which Vulture says is the best special of the year based on the trailer. I can't believe that, but okay. Tom Segura has a Netflix special on Christmas Eve, and Ricky Gervais has Mortality on Netflix on December 30th. So there's a good chance all 5 of those, or at least 4 of the 5 of those, make my revised end-of-the-year list, which I'll put out around New Year's Day. But for right now, these are the top 25 stand-up specials of the year. I'm going to jump right in, not mess around, not tease you, just tell you what it is. The answer is the top stand-up special of 25 is Marc Maron's Panicked from HBO Max. This is Maron at his absolute best. He found a way to channel all the anxiety of the current movement into something both deeply personal and universally relatable. This was the year Marc Maron walked away from his podcast, sadly, but he handed in his best work, Marc Maron's Panicked. Easily the best stand-up special of the year. Number 2, Kevin Hart's Acting My Age on Netflix. Sorry, haters, this one's just funny. It's Kevin Hart doing material about getting a little bit older. Laugh for laugh, it's there. I'm a guy sitting on the couch. Kevin Hart made me laugh. That's the mission. Mission accomplished. Same note for my number 3 special of the year, Matt Rife, Unwrapped, a Christmas crowd work special. I know you like to hate on Matt Rife. I'm sorry, he's funny. I posted in the Facebook group, Daily Comedy News Podcast group, the Matt Rife special's funny, and people were like, really, Johnny Mac? You might be, as they say in Queens, are you on crack? And no, I'm not on crack. I'm on the couch watching Matt Rife and laughing, and most of the people who took my word for it clicked on it and went, oh, wow, that was really funny. Bit of a drop to the rest of the top tier here. So those 3, I think, stand alone. A bit of a gap here down to number 4, Jim Jeffries' 2-Limb Policy on Netflix. Jim Jeffries being Jeffries. He just goes for it. Always funny, always delivers. Number 5, Justin Willman's Magic Lover on Netflix. Did you watch this one? It's a comedy show plus magic. Yeah, I know you're like, what? Trust me, watch it. Justin Willman, Magic Lover. Blending magic and comedy, it works. Number 6, and one of these years, this guy is going to top the list. This is someone in ascendancy. Longtime listeners of this program know what a fan I am. We are still at the point where I can somewhat easily get him to come as a guest on this show. We'll see how long that lasts, or if he's the new Jim Gaffigan. I think he'll still come on. He's Gianmarco Soresi, Thief of Joy on YouTube. Fantastic. People are noticing how good he is. I saw he has 1.3 million followers on Facebook now. Like I said, one of these years, he's going to be number 1 on the list. Number 7, kind of under the radar, came and went, but I watched it, and it was really good, and it was someone who had something to say. Amer's Wild World on Netflix. He even did a bit of a Carlin-esque thing at the end there. Really like that one a lot. Number 8, one of my favorite working comedians these days, Dusty Slay's Wet Heat, also from Netflix. Quote-unquote Southern comedy, working clean, shucking jokes. Love Dusty Slay. Number 9. Netflix again, Bert Kreischer's Lucky. Bert being Bert, take your shirt off, tell a couple fun stories, be charismatic. My note on this was just funny. Sometimes you don't have to overthink the comedy special. You come right down the middle. Bert Kreischer knows what his fans want. He delivers. That's a good one. Number 10, Brett Goldstein for The Second Best Night of Your Life. That's nominated for a Golden Globe. You might be like, the guy from Ted Lasso, he's good at stand-up? Yeah, he's good at stand-up. Number 11, Michelle Wolf's The Well, Netflix again. I have in my notes here, not hilarious, but as I'm going to say for this next bunch of specials, good company. Enjoyed just staring at it and having my brain tickled. I wasn't like, ha, for an hour, but I thought that was really good. That's my number 11 special, Michelle Wolf. At 12, Sarah Silverman's Postmortem, also on Netflix. Netflix had a hell of a year here. Very thoughtful comedy, which is a weird thing to say. I really enjoyed spending an hour on the couch with Sarah, so to speak. Very, very enjoyable. All right, one night when I was diving around Netflix, I came across Matt McCusker's Humble Offering, and I wrote, poor man Shane Gillis? Yeah, maybe, but the special works. The audio could be better. This is a little bit homebrew, but the material lands. Number 14, our first Hulu special, Matteo Lane's Al Dente. Same note as I'm a one-trick pony. I wrote, maybe not hilarious, but Matteo Lane is nice company for an hour, and sometimes that's enough. And number 15, the last of the top-tier specials, Tim Dillon's I'm Your Mother. If you like his podcast, you'll like this special. If you don't like Tim Dillon's podcast, you won't. Simple as that. Take a break here, and I'll tell you about the middle tier as we take a look at Johnny Mac's top 25 comedy specials of the year, not including the 5 that didn't come out yet. Earlier, I said there was that top 3 of Maron, Hart, and Rife, and then a bit of a gap. Then I had the rest of my top tier. This is the middle tier. This is still the top 25, but these aren't quite on par with everything that came before the commercial break. Number 16 special of the year, Mike Kaplan's Reenie. You'll find that on YouTube. Clever writing, clever execution, definitely worth your time. 17, Hulu again, Chinedu Unaka's LOL Live. That's a part of the Kevin Hart brand. Nice debut special, very funny. 18, Gerard Carmichael's Don't Be Gay on HBO. And here's the thing, for 20 minutes, it's brilliant. Carmichael at his best, then it kind of gets tired. He's a talented storyteller with something to say, but it just doesn't land. And after like 20 minutes, I'm like, oh, okay. 19, Roy Wood Jr.'s Act Your Age on Hulu. I know a lot of people really like this one. It's a solid pro doing solid pro work. 20, Yatsuko Otkatsuka's Father. I think maybe I was a little disappointed in it because I loved her previous special so much. I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. And it was solid, not amazing. But definitely put eyes on that. 21, Ian Edwards' Untitled. Now, I didn't even know this existed. You'll find it on YouTube until Vulture put it in their top 10. It's a nice club set. It's nothing special. There's nothing wrong with it. There are a few individual chunks that are quite memorable, a few individual jokes that are even more memorable. But, you know, to compare this to some of the things higher up on the list, no way. It's a nice, solid club set. But it's the sort of thing that you'd expect to see at the Chuckle Hut on Thursday night at the Late Show, not if you went to the arena. And if Ian Edwards handed that in, if that makes sense. Ari Shaffir, America's Sweetheart on Netflix. A lot of people really like that one. I just couldn't connect with it, wasn't digging it. It was okay. And I'm starting to pull teeth a little bit here. This was not the strongest year for comedy specials. 23, Gabriel Iglesias' Legend of Fluffy from Netflix back in January. Here's the problem. It's an hour 41. I can't. I have comedy ADD. I can't watch one guy for an hour and 41 minutes. No way. Gabe is funny, but this needed editing. Hey, Gabe, maybe this was 2 really good 50-minute specials? I don't know why they went an hour 41. Way too much. Number 24, Mike Birbiglia's The Good Life on Netflix. My note, civilians will like it. Birbiglia does his storytelling thing well. It's well crafted. It's a good version of what it sets out to be. Just not my cup of tea, but I understand the civilians like it. 24 is Mike Birbiglia. Rounding out the top 25, Jessica Kirson's I'm the Man. Hilarious. Same note, civilians are going to like this. It's fine. I'm a comedy snob. It's fine. Some others that were on par with that, but I had to hand in a top 25, not a top 28 for The Publicist. So you can rank these 26, 7, and 8 however you want, but these are among the better specials of the year. Larry the Cable Guy's It's a Gift on Amazon. Cable Guy knows what you want, and Cable Guy gets her done. Kathleen Madigan, The Family Thread on Amazon. Kathleen is a pro, always hilarious, always puts a smile on your face. And Leanne Morgan's Unspeakable Things on Netflix. Totally fine. Comedy snob in me went, yep, this is good, but it's just not my cup of tea. So, I get it. Her audience loves her. I'm not her audience. That's all fine. So those are Johnny Mac's 25 best stand-up specials of 2025 so far, not including the ones that aren't out yet. Tomorrow, we'll take a look at 6 of the funniest things of the year that weren't stand-up specials, and I'll fly down what didn't make the list, and I will comment on the Golden Globes nominations. Meet you back here tomorrow.